Who's our first?
Exactly.
So yeah, we have things like, failed 0 times, failed 1 time, failed 11 times, failed 1 time, 2 times, 1 time, 7 times, 3 times, 15 times, 3, 1, 4, 44, 28, 436.
Hike.
Nice! Gee, I wonder which of these stages is hard!
And then over here we have one of the bosses, which I only failed once. Stage goddamn 33, where, let's just take a look at stage 33, because,
Which stage did you leave off at last time?
well, didn't really leave off. I got to an ending, so, yeah. Here in stage 33, basically all but, the beginning, one little spot there in the middle, and right in front of the door are covered in spikes. So you have to go on the underside of everything.
So lots of jump grapples.
All of the jump grappling. Now here is the second little thing they throw at you to try and trip you up.
And there looks like to be one tiny area on that yellow area where you can land. Yep.
Trust me, I know.
No, I wasn't saying that for that purpose, just confirming that there was an area there.
Yep.
And that
So yeah, snails. Snails, cause, this area needed enemies as well as all the goddamn spikes.
Well, yeah, you gotta make it interesting. I mean, where's the challenge if all you have is the spikes?
Funny thing, the PlayStation version didn't have the snails.
Well, they had easy baby mode.
Yeah. Did the PlayStation
that's
version
true.
also have much worse physics on the rod, though?
That I don't honestly know.
Which version was it that you said did have much worse rod physics?
Oh, that was the PlayStation one. That was not really a version, that was just a totally different game.
Oh.
Basically, there have been just 3 Umihara games, and they've kind of been ported every which way.
I could just imagine a person actually doing this. They would be so fucking tired.
Oh, trying to hold it.
Yeah.
Oh god. A little
Oh,
too
well
much
done.
oomph there. Now let's show this. And some of these stages have multiple exits.
I
Sorry.
think
So-
I'm noticing a pattern of really hard stages in the 30s.
So for this one, getting to the normal stage exit is quite easy. Sort of go over this way. Don't actually think it was necessary to do any of that, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, there's the normal exit. Oh crap. Shotgun fish.
Because that's just what the fish needed.
Yeah, the normal exit is down there for door 33. For the, secondary exit... pretty much have to, well... you have to not be hit by the shotgun fish. That is thing number 1.
Yeah, that I would imagine helps.
But, yeah, you could kind of see what I was starting to do there with, going around and then kicking back to go bounce off the thing and go flying to another door, which is way the hell
Yeah.
off to the right. Oh, it's, we got more bosses. Let's see. deaths, 5 deaths, 1 death, 1 death, 1 death, 0 deaths, 123 deaths. This one I still have not actually gotten it the, normal way that you're supposed to. I watched one of the, speedrun videos and just sort of... This is another one of the stages that has 2 exits, and I'll be honest, I don't remember where the secondary exit is anymore. Well, actually I don't know where the main exit is, I know where the secondary exit is. So we'll just do a bit of poking around, see if we can't find the main exit. Let's see, where could you be? And yeah, the thing that I did unlock on beating— oh, hey, there's the main exit. On beating the game the first time was survival mode, which is much more like the original 2 Umihara games in that it's not, you know, this go do any stage as you like it mode. It is the start in Field 0 and work your way through, only going through the doors that you go through to get to whatever ending. So that's that. So, you know, you have to really... and also in that survival mode, you also have to, you know, you have your 10 lives, and getting the backpacks does get you the extra lives. So yeah, the way that you're supposed to get to this, secondary exit... Go over here. Rocket jump. And then, there we go. Hey, I actually grabbed it perfect. You have to get right into the corner there. Because if you're not directly in the corner, you won't be low enough and your head will always hit on that edge. You have to be bouncing just enough to get in under there and slide in through that little hole and, you know, not slide past the door. I've never once done it. I've never even gotten into that region. The way I ended up doing it... Let's see if I can actually, get this again. It's a bit much. Not that time. Pretty much...
Oh, I see what you're attempting to do. You're trying to skip backwards.
Exactly. Don't know if I will be able to get it again. It is very, very finicky with the exact timing. It's like what the robot does with the frame-perfect type stuff.
And that's the easier way to do it!
Yup.
At least you didn't die that time.
And that is one of the things that I love about this game, is how you can manage to luckily save yourself every now and again. But yeah, you get the idea with that.
Yeah, I get the idea. How many times did it take you to actually land there?
Well, we have 126 fails and 3 clears, so... I think the initial getting to the main exit took me maybe 2 attempts, 3 attempts, just trying to find the door. And then all the rest was trying to get to the other side. I don't know how many were trying to do it the long way and how many were the short way. What others took me... Because I know I do have a couple of others in here which are like 50 deaths at least. There we go. 79 deaths. This is some of the other of my banes in this game. There's... Most of the things I had trouble with in the original game are not in this one, which is rather fortunate. But then they added in things like this. Bouncy trampolines. And I made it look so easy right there, but
Yeah, you did, but I'm sure it's not easy.
usually they don't behave that nicely.
Oh, and there's where it didn't behave nicely. Yeah, I can see the problem with that.
Oh, jeez.
Well,
So, yeah. 25 deaths. I remember this stage. Yep. This stage involves buttons. Buttons and shut.
what? What the fuck happened there?
I ran into the shotgun fish.
And the shotgun fish bounced you out of the water?
No, I hooked onto the edge of the you know, the platform under the shotgun fish,
Oh.
and you know, bounced upwards. But as I was bouncing upwards, I hit the tail of the shotgun fish.
Ah, I see.
And it's also difficult because there's a backpack right in front of the shotgun fish. So more often than not, trying to get down there, you'll hit the backpack first. Let's ignore the lower path. Oh, geez. Still good. Very little room for error. Yay! And now let's try for that lower path one more time. Let's take care of the top one first, because we are going to need to, bastard.
How did that even hit you?
It's a very wide range on it. It's annoying. No, not the... Okay, we're good. Pretty much what we want to do here is get this all the way up. And then get... Oh, that's gonna fail. Pretty much we want to beat the elevator down, so we can then get through down there. There! Crap! You bastard! That's enough of that one.
Fish!
Let's go to some of the boss stages. Here's a fun boss. They basically made all the bosses awesome in this. Like, before they were very hit or miss, and like, half of the bosses were these rotating fish that you just find like a group of 6 fish flying around, rotating in a circle or a triangle or some other basic geometric pattern, and you just have to grab up all of them.
That? Really?
Really?
That's sure a boss.
Yep. Ah, as I fall directly on the grab. In this one, we are dropping these I don't even know what fruit that is. It says... actually is labeled on the box, so let's look up what that means. Okay, it is a Japanese persimmon. Ooh, that's a good one. And with that, we have more than half of the crab's health gone already. Crap, as I do that, of course. But yeah, you can see it's not a very difficult boss. Just have
Assuming you
to,
don't keep falling into it.
yeah, I just have to not suck miserably with the timing.
Hey, Beld. I'm in trouble with the command set property for the animal handling and those that I had to use that command for.
Yeah, what about it?
How do I get that line to be hidden? Because H comma doesn't work and H colon doesn't work.
What do you mean H colon doesn't work?
It gives an error in the body of world.
Well, let's see. Paste what the line you're currently doing is, because it should just be H colon.
Yeah.
And there goes the crab.
So it just wanders over and then just goes away?
Yep, that's how you defeat bosses in this. They don't die, they just go away.
I
And
thought you
H
actually pulled one of them.
comma gives invalid expression.
Now for the fun bit. Almost all of the bosses are duplicated.
You're missing a parentheses.
As I kill myself
Yeah.
before the crab even gets over to me.
That should be...
I see. One at the end there.
Exactly.
Okay, then the H colon should probably
So yeah, crab can walk on spikes, I can't. Makes this one a lot more difficult. But yeah, this is how the bosses are duplicated.
Oh,
Fight them once, and then you fight them again in a much more difficult arena.
and for that one, didn't I also need to put the semicolon in as another argument?
Yeah, if that's what you're using as a list separator, yeah.
Okay. That should work
Oh
now.
yeah, that's right, there are only 5 bosses. So this is the one which is not duplicated.
There's no boss at the after 54.
No, it actually hooks over into the boss with the, well, the next boss I'm going to show you, basically. For this puffer fish, it'll shoot out spikes, and what you have to do, well, is not do exactly what I just did. That was terrible.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah, I'll start a how not to video series.
Yes, how not to play this game. Make sure you fall into every single thing.
Basically,
well,
we
that's actually
just
kind of a neat way of doing it.
yeah, just have to yank it down into things.
What are those weird puffs in the background, or were those spikes?
Which?
Those things. Yeah, those are just spikes hitting
Oh.
their time. Never mind.
Okay. Ah, and I got killed by it. Oops.
Well done.
But yeah, after you beat level 54, it just hooks up here into stage 49. Might even just
Okay,
hook straight to the ending, I don't even know.
That's the stage you've died like 400 times on, right?
Uh-huh.
I can imagine that might just go, that is a boss. I think that's more dangerous than the bosses.
Pretty much, yes. And yeah, that was the amazingly wrong way to handle that.
Wow.
Run into wall, jump a few times, die.
This is
Repeat
Fernand's pro
until you somehow.
strats. Fernand, you should have a section on your on your channel for pro strats, which is basically don't do anything in these videos. Pro tip.
Too close to the edge. There's another pro strat.
Yes, be as close to the edge as possible.
Right.
That's like the tip. Shoot with pro tip. Shoot with rockets until it dies.
If you find yourself dying, try not to get shot as much.
Pro tip.
Bullets hurt. Don't catch them with your face.
So yeah, that's how we have to handle this, pretty much. Slide under when you can. Then run quickly away. On the third jump, it'll run into a wall. A big old
What
dish
is
pan. It's a Japanese thing.
that?
Dish pan buckets just fall out of the sky and fall onto people's heads. Some old...
Yes, that explains that particular trap in Chocobo Dungeon, which is literally that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's an old comedy thing. I have no idea of the origins of it, but it's in so many things.
Things hitting people on the head are funny, guys.
Oh, Looney Tunes had the flower pots falling on people's heads multiple times.
Hmm.
Not exactly unique to one nation.
True. And the
Ah.
thieves. And the anvils.
Yep, anvils.
But yeah, you can see how that boss goes. Not really too many other major stages of note. Most of the things in this game were just very well designed and not really all that difficult. Tried to toss my line out at the last second there.
Well done.
I think I remember this one. Let's see if I do.
See if
No, I was thinking of a different stage.
caught up tomorrow. Alright, let's get through bandits.
I will say that the, oh, hi Spikes. The shotgun fish are a new addition for this game. They were not in either of the previous ones.
Yeah, because you know what this game needed was things that could insta-hit you with no ability to predict where the fuck their shots go. That's something that this game really needed.
This is basically the other big reason that I love this series. The ability in so many of the stages to say, fuck your stage design, I'm going this way. Just go over
Nice.
it or go under it. It's kind of funny though that in the first one and to a lesser extent the second one, they didn't introduce the ice nearly as fast as they did in this one. So, you know, they had more stages just based on different kinds of moving platforms, different layouts of the stages, different enemies. But with this one, they just said, screw it, we're giving them the ice right the hell away. Just going right into the tough stuff.
You know, the bandit template's actually quite easy because most of its skills and saves are 0.
That's a modifier of 0, right?
Yeah.
We can't find
The number is how many times. The way I have it calculated is the number is how many times the proficiency bonus is added.
There's a
So
backpack.
if you're proficient, it's 1. If you're what's the
Expertise, I think.
expertise, it's 2.
Yeah, I know.
If you're a cheater, it's 3.
Once you do the first 1 or 2, it becomes fairly easy to do these sorts of things.
Yeah, it's.
Oh my,
Talk about
that was,
Vernon's mine.
that's close.
I was more yours, but I think it applies to both of you.
Yeah, it's just keeping track of which variable you've currently entered in. Which is why I have multiple notepads. One for the.
What? Backpack, save me! No!
There's no flotation device in here. But yeah, it's still just keeping track of which variable you're on. So I got another list of all of them in order.
It would be really nice if they had like autocomplete, like proper IDEs do, but no one else. Well, in a proper development environment, if you were setting a particular variable, you would be able to. It would literally tell you all possible variables and would complete them once you started typing it. It's why I don't actually do that much typing in most of the time when I'm doing programming. It's because IDE completes so much of it for me. Just start typing it, and then the IDE does the rest.
Yay, got both backpacks this time. And we
Nice.
got, original costume.
That
So that's what the backpacks do?
Yeah, they, in the, you know, in this main mode, they give you unlocks. If you're playing survival mode, where you
They're
only
like-
have
yeah.
10 lives, they each count as an extra life.
Right.
So now would autocomplete even be feasible to put into a program running Java?
Yes. So there's several IDEs written in Java. It's not that hard.
Yeah, where is this backpack? Ha! Herb.
Nicely done. Flawless.
Graceful. Like a one-winged swan in a hurricane.
No, that got me onto exactly the wrong side here.
And then you die from a random fish.
It's always a random fish.
It's a thing to know in life in general. It's always the random fish.
Sometimes it's an eel. Make you feel rather eel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nothing unlocked.
Just going through all of the early ones.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much did not focus at all on getting backpacks before. How did I not get
Flawless.
I hope you recorded that.
That is exactly how to do it.
Yeah, sure, that's how to take your backpack for a swim.
Nice.
And they said
Oh,
it
oh,
couldn't
oh,
be
oh.
done.
Well, you know, you see, backpacks are kind of maintenance-intensive pets. You have to take them for walks very regularly.
Sure gets plenty of exercise.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is that there are probably
diet of
people that can,
fish.
like, walk the backpacks from one end of the stage to the other.
Wait, what?
Like I was doing with moving the backpack along.
Hook it and drag it.
Yeah.
So wait, why did they do that?
No, I don't know if they have. I'm saying the
Because
people.
they have the skill to be able to do that.
Ah, I see.
Like, while I was playing through this, I found out that there is a fan site which has, you know, forums and speedruns and all that jazz. And, you know, these are the people that are just insanely skilled at this game.
You mean you aren't insanely skilled at this? I couldn't tell from your playing.
So you're just storing all these backpacks inside of your backpack.
Yep.
Yeah, that didn't click for me for a minute.
Well, we have room for gigantic walking fish, so...
That's true.
The other backpacks are consuming them, I assume.
I told you, they're actually pets.
Feed them. So after you have collected a backpack, it doesn't reappear on the stage later.
Oh no, it'll still be there. So if you want to grab it in normal mode, it's still there. And,
Okay,
you know...
so if you only grabbed one in a stage that has two, you wouldn't be able to tell which one you'd already grabbed.
That I'm honestly not sure about.
Or would it even count as collecting the two if you collect them both in different runs?
Well, let's go to a stage that has two and find out. Hey, I can now play a different song in the sound gallery.
Yeah.
Well, hey, there's one where I collected one. So let's see.
So you'll just have to collect one and see if it was the right one.
Mm-hmm.
And then if it does nothing, collect the other and see if that does nothing. And then you would know you have to collect both in one run for it to count.
Leap of... Wow. Way to make a leap of faith without leaping.
Wow, nice.
It was like Indiana Jones' leap of faith there. Just kind of stepped off the edge and was like, yeah, I did it.
Well, I found a door. That doesn't help. Yeah, backpack. And apparently that was the other backpack I did not get before.
Okay,
Okay, so
so
it does count.
Yep.
question answered.
And now let's just pop in here and...
Unless they programmed it so badly that you can collect the same backpack twice.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case.
I
You
hope
never
it's not. Now we have to find another one with 2.
2,
Yes.
and the first one being really easy.
Mm-hmm.
See if Beld's suggestion is true. Can't really call it a hypothesis because you're not really asserting that it's true.
Oh! Okay, so a backpack I already picked up is blue.
Ah,
Cool.
That makes a ton more sense.
Mm-hmm.
So if they have that, then they definitely won't have
Yeah,
things being dumb.
very unlikely.
definitely. And of course, there is an achievement for collecting all backpacks.
Well, yeah, that's a given these days.
Yep.
Achievement unlocked.
Achievement
Good job.
unlocked. Accomplished a thing.
What are the other achievements in this? It's...
If I make
There's
a game,
one in the lower left there, I can see.
if I ever make
Yeah,
a game, I will literally have achievements that are just accomplished a thing, and all of the achievements will be that.
Let's
You
see.
did a thing.
Gone Fishin', clear Umihara Kawase Plus, and that's just get any ending at all. Almost there! Unlock all the stages, which I got when I unlocked stage 54. Remains to be seen if I'll be able to beat stage 54.
I'm sure you can eventually beat it.
Yeah.
Okay, outdoorsy type, acquire a backpack. Backpacker, acquire 10 backpacks. Then, 5 different achievements for each of the 5 bosses, naturally.
Makes sense.
Back entrance, clear the second door in the stage. Heavy load, fail a stage while holding a backpack. Extra
Pretty
storage.
sure you've
Got
gotten that one.
already, yeah.
Yep, that's these are all still ones I've gotten. Extra storage, acquire 2 backpacks at the same time. Keep at it. Fail the stage 20 times.
Yeah, you've gotten that one.
I think you've gotten it, yeah.
It all builds character. Fail the stage 50 times.
So how would you get the 2 backpacks at once? Just kind of reel one to the other and then pop them both?
Let's see, the ones I do not yet have. Who needs doors? Clear all doors. And currently... Currently we have 69 out of 70, so yeah, just the one door I need to find is the one that's in the upper left corner of stage 54. Yeah, let's take a quick look.
So basically, the one thing you have left is hell on Earth.
Pretty much. Now let's
You
see
have
if
one
this
thing
gets
left to do.
me...
Fuck.
I don't know if, the next achievement on the list is the whole gang. Use all characters. I don't know... I've used every other character I have so far. Just, you know,
Oh,
I'm
it's
trying...
unlock the backpacks.
Yeah, just unlocked this one. So, I don't know if she's the last or if there will be more as we get more backpacks.
I'm gonna guess there are. If do you not have that achievement yet?
Nope, don't have that yet, because like I
Well,
said,
there
I
clearly
just
must be one more.
unlocked this one, so hang on.
Unless it doesn't count until you...
Is that going to lift? That is not going to lift. That it is lifting. Just very, very slowly. Okay, good to know.
It looks like it just goes down whenever you're standing on it.
Yeah, and it's funny because it's only when you're standing on it, so if you're hanging off of it, it doesn't count as you standing on it.
That's totally how physics works. What do you mean? Why did you just jump up the top? Or can you not do that?
I tried, it
Put
can't
the
fit.
backpack there.
Well, I meant like hook onto the ceiling and then hump yourself over. Well, there you go. You got onto the top.
Well, yeah, I've been up to the top, but I can't fit.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Can you hook the backpack and drag it up?
Yeah.
Don't think I can angle it that well. It's sort of on a Super NES style 8-directional.
So can you hook onto the right wall and then walk around the entire block and then pull yourself back up the other side?
No, because you can pull yourself back up the side that you dropped from.
Yeah, it's not long enough for that.
Ah.
Like shimmy.
Bah. Too slow.
Looks like you, in theory, you could just hook it and pull it over this side.
Just have to actually be fast enough to get there.
Yeah, I mean,
before
you already
the-
did pull it over.
I just was not fast enough at that time. It's very difficult to get sort of up around at that angle, while also not hitting those spikes. This would be 10 million times easier without those spikes.
Well,
Yeah.
Of course it would, but... Where would the fun in that be?
These exams are for chumps. Oh. That was some bullshit.
Nice. But you know, when you're hanging off of something, that totally doesn't weigh anything. That's why that's why planes, they actually just hang all the passengers on the bottom of it, so that way they don't actually have to pay for the fuel.
It's funny you say that. Not in the weight negating sense, but I'm trying to remember the name of the article. It's one of those things that has shown up on the What the Fuck Is Wrong With You show a couple of times now, in ways that just make you cringe. I think it was a French designer, maybe. There was one in which it was sort of hexagonal seating, or
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I've seen
exact-
that one.
yeah, where basically,
It makes sense.
yeah, you just be like people side by side on opposite sides. So, you have one person on the left facing forward, one person on the right facing backward,
Right.
one person on the left, just alternating like that. This is the new design. And let's see if Chitango likes that link. Good, it does.
That's interesting.
So just to take advantage of all of the space inside of a plane, just to have people hanging
What
up
are
in.
those things on the top?
Uh,
It looks...
I think most of that is like passenger space, passenger luggage space, basically.
I
But
see.
those round things, yeah, on either side.
Yeah, that'd be like the overhead baggage compartments.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah,
The top bars, I think, are mostly for structural and for wiring.
And probably for like being armrests and stuff.
yeah.
Because you got to think, they got all of that stuff on the top. It's got to do like the vents.
Yeah, makes sense.
But
I
yeah,
mean-
I would not want to be on a plane with a person seated over my head. That's just
Especially with how gassy airline food makes some people.
Yeah, there's worse things.
Than airline food gas? I don't know.
No, I mean, things like having people over you.
One thing that is kind of a shame is that, you do get a couple different songs. So either the, sort of new version, or not really new version, but the new songs or the original songs. But there's... that's it. There are no other choices, really. Despite having so many other different characters. Okay, it's not anywhere up there. Where is this backpack?
I think I'm
Oh. Right up there. How did I not get this backpack before?
I don't know. We really should have.
I guess I was just really focused on beating the stages more than anything else.
I guess.
Okay, I missed one there. Survival is 65. Last one. It's the same.
Snails.
Here, I think I'm gonna get off.
Okay.
Night.
Yeah, I'll probably end this stream in a few. Good night.
Just need more.
Yeah, let's grab you. Get there. I think that's a good sign. Go ahead and end this. So yeah, thanks for coming to this short stream and enjoying the silliness and all-out fun of Umihara Kawase. Thanks for coming, folks. I'll see you later.